Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Alfredo Jr., AMG, Dan Real, Bid Mantis, Christopher Graves, Mada Alcusa, and I am Leon.
Welcome back, Game with King family, to another F1 Clash video. Here we are. In today's video, we're going to be talking about free to play versus pay to play. All right, so pay to win versus free to play. What's the difference, and what Hutch can do to make it better? All right, so stick around for the full video to get my full view on this topic. All right, so let's jump straight into it. Pay to play versus free to play. All right, so this season, I could say this season my entire account has been pay to play. As you guys know, I get sponsored bucks from Hutch every month for my account, and I can say with those sponsored bucks, I do play quite a lot. So far I have done a total amount of 6,476 races, and I've won 5,137 of those races, and I have just started to max out. All right, I have spent a good amount of bucks. I don't know exactly how much bucks I've spent on this account this season. Probably next season I could keep a more tight track on how much bucks I spend on this account, but I do spend a lot of bucks. So currently, if you want to check the value of bucks currently, to give you a rough check, let's go look how much for bucks. So I get about roughly a $50 pack every month in bucks. Recently, it wasn't for the entire season I was getting this amount. All right, so it was a lower amount, and then it gradually go up to that amount. All right, so right now I could say I'm steadily getting about a $50 pack of bucks every month. All right, as you can see, I've spent all the bucks every month. I spend all the bucks that I get opening crates, and it's not like I'm spending them to buy crates from the shop. I'm not spending them to buy crates from the shop. I'm spending them to open crates as I go along, as I race. And with opening so much crates as I race and trying to level up and winning these races, so far this is what my account looks like. This is where I've gotten. All right, so I've started to get the commons now to move into max level, mostly because of the asset trading feature that's pushing them over into max level a bit faster. And I'm still grinding to open crates. All right, so I still open crates as I grind to go up. So I could say I am basically a mid-tier pay-to-play player at this point in the game. All right, now free-to-play has been totally devastated this season. A lot of players that play free-to-play, for you to be at this level in free-to-play, I would say you probably have to do like 10,000 races and win like 9,000 of those races. All right, to be at this level that I'm at as free to play. If you are free to play and you've not done over 10,000 races, you won't be at this level. All right, you won't have anything at max as yet. The highest I see the average free to play player is going to be going this season is level 10 commons and level 8 rares. All right, so that's the highest I'm looking at. An average free to play player with about 5,000 races done. He's only going to be at level 8 level 10 commons, and level 8 rares. All right, we won't even mention the epics because he won't be nowhere near the epics. Though this season we've gotten more epics compared to last season. So if we go to our 2020 and look at our 2020 team, as you can see, our top level epics got capped at level 5 for our 2020 season. So we didn't get our top level epics over level 5. However, we got the lower level epics way up because they had no value and could not be used. All right. As for parts in 2020, we got our parts at good levels. Once again, commons and rare all maxed out, but our epics were at level 4 and to 6, as you can see here. But the higher level epics that we needed to use were always level lower. So as you can see, those are at level 4. All right, so we have gotten a lot more chance of getting epics this season than last season. But the main thing that has destroyed this season for a free-to-play player, if you're a free-to-play player, this season has definitely been destroyed for you. The main thing that have destroyed free-to-play this season is that bonus. All right, so last season we were getting 140% assets in all crates, as you can see, and we got loads of assets, but we weren't getting those epics as much as we're getting them this season. So what Hutch did now is that they have given us an opportunity to get more epics, but they have lowered the average plus of score amount of assets, percentage of assets that you can get from each crate. So it's now down to 60%. All right, so with that down to 60% now, and you're getting more epics, it's straight across the board 50-60% right now in the game. So you have a chance of get some epics up to a higher level, but at that same time you're getting some epics up to that higher level. You're not getting your commons and rares up to max, all right, because you're getting a low amount. All right, so we're basically closing in on the end of the season right now, waiting to see that progress bar update come out. Then we can see your season score. What are we going to be aiming for the end of the season? So we're basically at the end of the season right now, and we're looking to start a new season about May, June is when I'm looking. But with all that's going on right now, we don't even know when we're going to get that new season. But anyways, about May, June is where I'm looking at. All right, so my recommendation for next season to Hutch is to go increase the assets in crates to 100%. All right, so you don't have to bring it back up to 140%. I would say bring it to 100%. This is how I would bring it to 100%. All right, so since we now have the club feature, I would also put a percentage in the club feature. All right, so each club exhibition go on, or each club division straight across the board will have a percentage. So let's say you put legendary, let's say you put legendary at, let's say 70%, and then you can go over into clubs, go into the club feature and put the remaining in the exhibition divisions. All right, so if you go over to leagues here and you go to divisions, then you could put the remaining percentage in the exhibition divisions. All right, so as you go up, you gain and gain and gain. So at the top level of super champions, once a club reaches the super champions level, you'll be getting a total of 100% of crate opening straight across the board. All right, so if Hutch decides to continue with this 60% of crate, it's going to be continuing devastation in the weekly leagues. It's going to be continuing devastation for free-to-play players in the game. So this season, free-to-play is basically about 70%, and pay-to-play is basically about 70%, and free-to-play is 20% this season in the game. That's how free-to-play is at 30%. That's how I see it this season in the game. So not a lot of free-to-play players are not going to be making it up to the top ranks in silver frame, or even make it up to gold frame this season. Doesn't matter. Once you're free to play, you're basically at a huge advantage. Normally, we understand that pay to play is going to have an advantage over the free to play players. We understand that, but the gap right now is way too wide right now. All right, we do still appreciate the pay to play players in the game. We still want players to continue to pay and buy products in the game, because with their support, the game can be profitable, and hence the game can continue to be developed as we can enjoy more and get more new content, more fresh content and stuff. We still do appreciate the free-to-play players, because the more players are in the game playing for free, the better the game still is. At the end of the day, it still adds up to show that players are enjoying the game and can play the game. to the best of their ability. All right, so our recommendation to Hutch this for next season is just to increase the league bonus back up to 100. Find a way to bring it back up to at least 100 straight across the board. You don't have to bring it up back to 140, but at least 100 straight across the board, and use the club feature to incorporate some of the percentage as well. All right. So that's basically it for this video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about pay to play versus free to play this season. What are your thoughts on that? And let's hope for better in the next season. All right, so that's basically going to be it for this video. Use code word season down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos for all your support. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. All good, guys. Bye.